Okay, it's tag response time. I've actually managed to get round to doing it. Been tagged by Gaziano Outdoors, and I'll put the link to his channel down the bottom there. And the tag was, what are your 5 favourite either outdoor items or bushcraft items along them lines? Well, to start with, to think of 5 items of the equipment that I've got a hell of a lot of equipment, and it was really difficult just picking out 5. You know, there's others. It should be like your top 30 items, something like that, and then I could plod along going through them one by one then. And I have to be honest, in this video, like it says in the tag, your favourite items, they're not my favourite items. It's just the items I use quite often, amongst, as I say, others. They're like essentials, shall I say, for navigation, survival, etc. So I wouldn't class them as favourite. I would class them as essential outdoor gear or pieces of kit. Okay, this is my 5. Like I say, it was very difficult, and then not in any order, nothing like that, you know, the top down or bottom up or anything. It's just, anyway, sleeping mat and Thermarest. Can't get anything better than a Thermarest. Well, I don't think so anyway. And if anyone doesn't know what about Thermarest, it's a sleeping mat and they're self-inflating, but you can give them a bit of extra air, and then you tighten up the valve. You've got a lovely nice kip on one of these. This is the 3/4. I have got a full length one as well, but I tend to use the 3/4 one, especially when I'm bivvying. So that's the first item, is a Thermarest mat, sleeping mat. Second item, where should we go? I'll go to my tarp. I have got a video I've set up recently, well, not recently, last month or 2. I won't take it out and show you videos of all my things set up, but at the end of the day it's just a basic tarpaulin, very light. It's got it's made out of nylon, very compact, as you can see, very compact and light, and it's got the adjustable toggles on it. So that's a tarpaulin. So that's the second item. Third item is a Gore-Tex bivy bag. Now then, this is the one. It's a full length bag. You get entirely inside it. It's not one of them where your head sticks out or it's got a hood. I have got one of them as well, but I use this more than my other one. Like I said, the other one comes up to here, and you pull a hood around so your face is exposed. But this one, you get inside the whole thing. It's like a giant bin bag. You zip yourself in, and there's room for a bit of kit in it as well, but I never have stored kit. But I put the Thermarest down on the ground, open this up, I have got a video actually using this in Wild Camp, Betws-y-Coed Wild Camp, if you want to look that up. It's in 2 parts, I think, that one, where I camp up tops of the Gwydir Forest, Llynelsi, with the noisy seagulls. And then I moved on to the Haunted Village, and I did a night there, but it was so wet that I just couldn't film. So anyway, like I say, get entirely inside this, zip yourself in with your sleeping bag, pillow or what have you, and it's fully breathable. I've never ever woken up soaking wet with condensation, nothing like that. It'd be easier to say where I haven't used this. It's been a good friend, or still is a good friend. I've used this everywhere. I used to do a hell of a lot of mountaineering and what have you around Snowdonia, the mountains there, and you get to a certain spot and a certain time in the evening or the time of day where you got to set up camp, and there's just nowhere you can pitch a tent up. So you can just be on a ledge, rock face, anything like that. Just set your sleeping mat, your bag, and get inside one of these. Absolutely fantastic. I remember one morning. It was on the Cludians. I have talked about this before. Got myself inside the bag. Woke up, I thought, because the zip is like a diagonal, but it's above you. I thought, wonder, you know, what the weather is and what have you. I unzipped it and then opened it up and woof, pile of snow. It must have been about a foot. I must have been buried in about a foot of snow and I didn't even know. And it just, I tell you what, it woke me up. And I said like that and dug it out, stuck my head out. And it must have been, well, good, perhaps 10-12 inches of snow. And I was lovely, cosy and warm. So, and it can be raining, blowing, gale force. I've used it in all weathers. Like I say, it'd be easier to say what I haven't used this. Really good old friend. And it's, I don't think you can get it now. It's made by Phoenix. I've had it years. Absolutely can't remember how many years I've had that. 20, 30 years, something like that. So that's item number 3. Item number 4. Self-explanatory. Striker, fire striker. This is a Light My Fire, the Army. I'm sure it's called the Army. It's the real thick one. Striker. And last but not least, compass. Now then, I've got a range of compasses, and I've got about 4 GPS units as well. But I've always said a GPS unit should not replace a compass. They should go hand in hand. And this is the one I use the most. It's a silver type 4. Now then, I have, like I say, I've got a range of compasses. This one is a silver. It's a sighter. It's a sighting compass. You can see he's got the mirror there and what have you. Very accurate. But I tend to use this more than the sighting compass. Like I said, it's a silver type 4. I like to think, if you've seen my videos and playlist, I am a bit of an expert on land navigation. Been studying it for many years now, and so that's the compass that I use the most. It's a silver type 4. You can see it's got the pace. A lot of people, when they see me using this, they say, what's that white thing stuck on it? It's a pace counter, and I have got a separate video. It's on my land navigation playlist, exactly what pace counting is, how to make one as well. You make a homemade one. So that's it. It's the 5th item. It's a silver type 4. That's the one I use the most. So that's it. Sleeping mat 1, bivy bag 2, the tarpaulin 3, the striker 4, and the compass 5. So Gaziano Outdoors, that's my response. And I've just watched another response by Paul. He got tagged as well, and he said if anyone else wants to do, you know, a response or what have you, consider yourself tagged. I won't specifically name 5 people, like so. If you want to do a response, you're more than welcome. So anyway, that's the end of my tag response to Gaziano Outdoors. Hope you enjoyed it, and it was difficult picking out 5. I'll see you again.